Hi there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website, passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial, I am going to tell you what to do if you get rejected for a job. So what you do if you fail your interview and you get rejected for a job is really important to your future success. Also, if you are the type of person who keeps getting rejected for job interviews time and time again, I'm going to give you some really important tips to help you improve your chances of success moving forward. And just quickly, before we get into the tutorial, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give the video a like because that motivates me to create more content for you. Let's get started. So tip number one, if you get rejected for a job, is to be positive. As hard as this may be, it is essential that you are positive, you are upbeat, and you respond to the employer or the hiring manager in a certain way, which I will cover soon in this video. Tip number two is to remember that getting rejected is not a reflection of your abilities. It might just be that the employer already had someone else lined up for the job. It might be that you just had an off day, or you were not the type of person that they were looking for at that particular time. So do not get down or dejected, but instead follow these two important steps. Step number one, if you get rejected for a job, is to say thank you to the hiring manager. Now this is a really important thing to do. Let me explain why. If you thank the interviewer or the hiring manager for giving you the opportunity, it shows that you are smart, mature and professional. And it also shows them that they have potentially missed out on somebody special for the role. So here's my recommended email to send to the hiring manager if you get rejected for a job. Dear Sir, Madam, thank you for informing me of the outcome of the interview. I thoroughly enjoyed the process and it was good to find out more about your company. Now, whilst I am genuinely disappointed I was not successful, I do understand and respect your decision. If you have the time, I would very much appreciate it if you could provide me with some feedback to help me improve for future interviews. Once again, thank you for the opportunity, and if it does not work out with the person you have hired, please reconsider me for the position. Kind regards, insert your name, insert your contact number. Now that email puts you across as a highly professional, mature and respectful person, and it also shows that you want to improve because you are asking for feedback. Now, although the hiring manager may not respond with any feedback, that does not matter. More often than you probably realise, things don't always work out with the person a company hires, and instead of going back through a full interview process, they will often contact the other candidates that they interviewed to see if they are still available. And if you sent that email to me following a job interview rejection, I would 100% consider you for a job with my company. So step number two, if you get rejected for a job, is to make sure you write down a list of things you think you could have done better for your next interview. This is really important. Remember this, failure is an opportunity for you to learn and improve. I so wish I knew this when I was younger. Now, the best mindset to adopt when things don't go your way is to ask yourself what you can learn from the experience and how you can improve for next time. Remember, life is about continuous improvement, and if you are open to learning, you can achieve whatever you want to in life. Reason number one why people don't get hired and they get rejected for jobs is because they are negative during their interview. You might just say one thing that's negative in your interview and that will put the interviewer off from hiring you. So do not be negative about former employers, managers or co-workers. Do not say that you left your previous job because you didn't agree with the direction the company was heading or there was a toxic work environment. Never say that. And do not say that you don't have any experience to do the job. Remember, positivity attracts positivity. I am always very upbeat during these tutorials because I know it motivates you to achieve your goals. If I was downbeat or negative, you would never watch these videos. And there's something to learn from that when you are in a job interview. So always be positive and be smart in what you say and how you say it. Now, if you want to learn about other things that you should never say in a job interview, click the link at the top of this video when you're ready. Reason number 2 why people don't get hired and they get rejected for jobs is because they don't do enough research about the company they are applying to work for. Now, if you applied for a job with my company, I am going to ask you the interview question, what do you know about our company? And if you can't answer this question, it tells me that you are only interested in getting any job and you don't really care which organisation it is with. So 3 important things you should do when researching any company. Number 1, make sure you go on their company website and have a look at their About Us page, because this will give you some important information that you can talk about during your interview. Number 2, make sure you carry out a little bit of research into the type of products and services that they offer. And number 3, make sure you follow them on social media and look at their latest news stories and posts, because again, this will give you something interesting to talk about when they ask you the question, what do you know about our company? And reason number 3 why people don't get hired and they get rejected for jobs is they don't ask the right questions at the end of their job interview. Now, as you know, at the end of your interview, the hiring manager is going to give you the opportunity to ask them some questions. Now, more often than not, people ask questions that focus on pay, holiday, or what the company can offer them. Now, these are not great questions to ask, and if you do ask those type of questions, you are not going to get hired. Instead, ask 3 questions that show you care about the future success of their company. Question number 1 to ask at the end of your interview is, what would you need me to focus on in this role within the first 30 days of starting if I am successful? Question number 2, who is your greatest competitor and what could I do in the role to help you better them? And question number 3 is, what advice would you give to the successful candidate who wants to succeed in the role? Those are 3 brilliant questions to ask at the end of your interview. So I hope you found that tutorial useful in your pursuit to passing future job interviews. If you really want to accelerate your learning further and you want some great answers to common interview questions, click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. Head through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 30 interview questions and top scoring answers that are going to help you to be the standout candidate. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so I can keep you informed of all the videos that I am uploading. Make sure you hit the like button because that motivates me to create more content for you. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always good to connect with like-minded professionals. Have a brilliant day.